Hey everybody, JaffaArchfiend here. So, I know I said I was going to do the Steven Universe movie review, however that plan got dropped a bit because as I was writing the script for it, I realized I was getting a bit more, well, rambly than reviewy. I mean, I spent a good 5 to 10 minutes talking just about Spinel. Never mind the rest of the characters, never mind the rest of the actual movie itself. I had spent 5 to 10 minutes talking about her design, how it harkened back to other old cartoons, and how it related to the rest of the movie. It was like, oh god. It was just turning into a Spinel analysis at that point rather than a movie review. So I decided to scrap that, and so down in the description below you guys will find links to the movie, to my reaction to the movie, in two different forms. First form will be the complete movie, uncut, etc. type things, so just me straight up reacting to the whole thing in one go, which I did anyway. The second link, depending on how the description lines them up, you may find them in the wrong order. One of the two links will be to a folder which has got the movie cut into different parts. So what I did was basically I sat through the whole movie, watched it all in one, and then cut it up into parts for you guys to easier watch, etc., like that. I decided to not go with Mega because I know a lot of people have been suggesting to go with Mega for uploads for stuff. However, there is one teensy-wincy yet ever so significant little detail when it comes to Mega. They have got a download limit. So if you've been using Mega for like the day and you manage to hit your limit earlier on in the day, you cannot use it again the rest of the day until like maybe the next day or something like that. And that's with not using an account. I don't want to have to make my viewers have to get a Mega account in order to watch my stuff, so that's a no-go. And Google Drive, I heard you all in the comments regarding that one. I'm still not entirely sure what happened because there was no notification on my end of it being blocked. Where usually there's a notification if something gets blocked, but nothing on my end. But I heard you guys in the comments, so not a Google Drive link either. I've decided to go with Dropbox because from my experience so far with Dropbox in the past and most recently, Dropbox doesn't have a download limit in particular, so you don't even have to have a Dropbox account in order to watch the stuff, so you guys can just straight up download it or watch it via Dropbox. So that's all there for you guys. As well as the Steven Universe finale, in case that didn't work out for you guys the first time round with the Google Drive. So that's there as well. Other reasons why this particular video got delayed. We've been having to reorganize. I've been helping reorganize the house because my brother's girlfriend's coming to move over to live with us from America. So, along with her pug. So, yay! This is going to be entertaining. So, rearranging stuff around so we can actually, make space for her to have her things here as well as, and all that. Quick note. If you have a house which has got a piano in it, make sure it's on the ground floor. Wait, Americans, translate. First floor. Make sure it stays on the first/ground floor. Because otherwise, it is a hefty thing to move. And I'm not talking like those kind of beep 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 keyboard things. I'm talking sodding piano. Oof. Not fun to move. No. Especially not downstairs. That thing weighs a ton even when disassembled. No. No. So, make sure you keep it on the ground floor. I've also recently been hooked into watching Critical Role. I am currently, at the time it's recording, onto episode 71 of the first campaign. No, I will not be doing reactions to that. I mean, they are like 2 to 4 hours long. Not to mention, they are most definitely not family friendly. I'm looking at you, Scanlan. I'm looking at you, Scanlan Shortholt. And no mercy, Percy. Especially during the Briarwoods arc. Ooh, lordy. Yeah. I've also been trying to plan out future content for you guys. I will be resuming the DuckTales stuff. That is on my to-do list of resuming. Along with Star vs. Force of Evil. And Witch. And I'm also working on getting Tangled and Big Hero 6 done up for you guys. I am really enjoying both of those shows so far. And, of course, Steven Universe Into the Future, when that eventually appears on my radar. Because, well, there was that big announcement of that limited run series, which I'm kind of concerned about. I'm not sure whether their limited run of it will actually be on TV, or if it'll be via their Cartoon Network app. Because, well, that app does not work here in the UK. Or at least not in the same way that it, well, actually, no, we don't actually even get the app here in the UK. At least not in the same version that you guys get there. I mean, your Cartoon Network site, you can watch all the episodes and stuff like that. Cartoon Network site here, it's a bunch of mini games. Yay. So, here's hoping the limited run of that does not mean it'll be limited to Cartoon Network's, streaming app. Which, not good for a global audience. Hey. Lordy. But yeah, so that's going to be a thing. And so, on the topic of reactions and to-do lists, I have seen in the comments you guys making requests and such for stuff like Line Guard, Generator Rex, etc., etc. Those have already been added to my to-do list before those were made requests. I do intend to go back onto them because I enjoyed watching Generator Rex when it was on TV here. So, when I was in school, so definitely looking forward to trundling down that memory lane. That being said, I do have to be careful because I remember that being on Cartoon Network, and, well, as anyone who knows trying to watch my Steven Universe reviews, well, reactions, my Steven Universe reactions, Cartoon Network tends to go on with the YouTube. So, and as anyone remembers from when I attempted to do Young Justice, even if something is no longer on air, and this was before Young Justice got renewed for its new season, etc. on Netflix, even if something's no longer on air, it is still an absolute pain to get, working again. Same reason again with the Invader Zim stuff I tried to do. That got shot down. And recently-ish, within the last year, my Danny Phantom series as well. So, hey, that's the thing. So, yeah, gotta be careful with how I do. Gotta be careful with which ones I do because I do want to do them, but at the same time, I have to try and make sure the channel does not go kaboom. So, I am hearing you guys, and if there's something that's already on my to-do list, I will get to it eventually. If it's something I have not already added on my to-do list, I do try to take a look at the first episode first to make sure it's, family friendly, because yes, the people who've been requesting Rick and Morty, never gonna happen. No. Channel, family friendly. Rick and Morty, most certainly not family friendly. No. That's like the opposite of family friendly. And honestly, there are sometimes the jokes in that are just blech. It's like, yeah, I can see where you're going with it. It is very mildly funny, but it's not ha-ha funny. It's like, ugh. Yes, I can see the joke you're going for. It did not work for me. Cue the comment section going, you have to sort of have a certain intelligence level. Because that trolling still's going around. Ugh. But, yeah. On the review front, I do want to resume my Miraculous Ladybug reviews and Generation 5 of My Little Pony when that comes around, because Generation 4 is now all done, and, oh, Lord, the Onion Ninjas were traveling the globe that night like Santa Claus. But, yeah, I want to resume the Miraculous Ladybug reviews, because, Season 2, I definitely have thoughts on. And in particular for Season 3. Yes, the most recent, screw-up with Season 3. Not on the show staff's part, more on the network's parts for the airing choices. They decided to air the Season 3 finale whilst they still had episodes unaired. Not cool. Not a good idea. But yeah, I also do plan to do a review series of My Little Pony Friendship with Magic Generation 5 when that eventually does hit air. So that's going to be fun to do. But yeah, that is basically the state of affairs, what I plan to do, what's on my to-do list. And I hope you guys enjoy the Steven Universe finale and the Steven Universe reaction review and the Steven Universe movie reactions in the links below. So if you're still here by the end of this video, congratulations. You're more than about 50% of the fan base. Well, 50% of my subscribers. Anywho, JaffaArchfiend, out.